When going out into the world, you must prepare yourself. You have to put on the whole armor of God. Today, I will share with you some of my armor from my treasure box. Woo! What shall we start with? The Egyptian people are the first seeds of Abraham through Hagar the Egyptian. After Abraham died, his first son Ishmael inherited the wealth and the kingdom of Abraham. And we know that the Egyptian people were blessed by Yahweh because we see how ancient Egypt was. I call it the city of angels because the angels resided with the Egyptians. And this is why I adore their jewelry. Let's see what we use today. This scarab ring. When going out into Satan's world, you need reminders of who you are. This. Symbol of rebirth. You know why they say the scarab is the symbol of rebirth? It's because they plant their eggs in their very own feces. This means that their bloodline will never die. And this is the same for Yahweh's people. Their bloodline will never die. They are the children of God. And children of God live forever. Let's see what else we have. Well, I have another scarab. I love this scarab. Use it on this finger. I need all the life I can get. Let's see what else we have. I think I will try this necklace. The cobra, the eye of Ra, and the eagle. The Egyptian people learned from nature. That's what all these animals are about. The Egyptian people were nature lovers. They always saw themselves in nature. And this is why you see so many animals in their hieroglyphs of humans with the animal heads. Because sometimes we need the strength of certain animals. Let's try this one on. The cobra. Do you know that the cobra is the longest venomous snake in the world? And what can we learn from the cobra? We can gain strength from the cobra because the cobra is on the ground. But that cobra is not gonna let anyone step all over him. He can stand up as tall as you and I. And he will start out by warning you. You stretch out his rib cage and stand up tall and go, he is warning you. Get back before I attack. Isn't this how we have to be when we go out in Satan's world sometimes? When Satan's people think that they can walk all over you. We have to let them know, I'm kind-hearted, but I got a sting that you do not want to feel. Get back. That's the cobra, the sign of power, authority, and also rejuvenation. Because the cobra sheds his skin like all other snakes, renewing themselves. And we do the same as we get older. We are not the same person that we were yesterday. We are rejuvenating ourselves every day. The eye of Ra. Ra is Yahweh. Do you guys do any sun gazing? You sun gazers out there, when you're staring at the sun, does not the sun start to look like a eye? It even has eyelashes from the rays. It's amazing. But the sun is not God. But we draw a lot of energy from the sun. And we also gain strength from the Son of God. He also resides in heaven. So we gain strength from Yahweh, who's looking after us every day. His eyes is always upon the righteous. The eagle symbolizes power, strength, and protection. The eagle is on guard, flying high. The United States of America uses the symbol of the bald eagle. It has the white head. And he's flying on brown wings. You get what I mean? The Egyptian eagle is the steppe eagle. It is much larger than the bald eagle, and it is mostly brown, but it supports colors from white to black. Check it out. And this is why they use the eagles as their symbol of power and authority. Let's try some earrings. I'm gonna go with the Unks today. My pair. These colors are the colors of Egypt. In their hieroglyphs, you will see these colors. The symbol of life and resurrection. That's what the Ankh means. And when I wear these Ankhs, I think of Yeshua, the Son of God. Yeshua, who defeated death and is now resurrected, sitting on the right side of his Father, Yahweh. I love you, Yeshua. And I saved the best for last. Let me find it. Lotus flower. The lotus flower is a very encouraging flower. The lotus flower represents the struggles that we face in this world that's ruled by Satan, the devil, because it rises from the swampy waters. It's struggling to get up every morning, just like we do. And then it submerges itself at sunset to do it all over again the next day, rising pure and clean, untouched by the dirt that's in the water, looking beautiful. This is how Yahweh's people are. They are survivors. No matter how much Satan tries to keep them down, they keep rising. and they always will, because they are God's. They live forever. Almost all of the symbols in Egypt represents life and resurrection. They were focused on that, living forever. So now I have on my shield. We need these reminders when we go out into Satan's world, because he has a lot of distractions out there. And I can just focus on the lotus flower and gain strength. The final part of our armor is the Word of God, the two-edged sword, the sword that can kill you or heal you. The truth sets you free from Satan's world. It only hurts the one that do not want to know the truth. They want to keep walking in darkness. So this is an illustration of how I put on the whole armor of Yahweh to prepare myself when I'm going out to do battle in Satan's world.